I had the toy too. So here it is in 2017. If you understand ritual, if you understand power, niggas was supposed to melt them statues centuries ago. How about that? You're not supposed to, that shit been supposed to been toppled. I'm waiting for legislation to pass so we could take the statue down. You bird ass niggas, you. You understand? So now they have, tomorrow will be a unity rally in Harlem to bring together the different schools of thought and knowledge and all of the potential thought leaders and the leaders of our people. But on the heels of that, in Charlottesville, Virginia, they have a rally called Unite the Right. They're having their own unity rally. So the fact that CNN is even reporting it, the fact that Fox News, the fact that somebody just mowed down in their car a whole bunch of protesters and the president, who's basically the one who's fueling the hate, he even tweeted about it. That's a touchdown for the crackers. You niggas don't know how news works. That's a touchdown. All publicity is publicity. All right? Controversy sells, pussy sells, pork sells, crack and dope sells. It don't matter. It's gonna sell. And that's what they wanted. They wanted it to sell. They're online, mad heavy, 4chan, Reddit, Breitbart, all of these things. So now there's a little Peckerwood who's dealing with white fragility and white despair somewhere in Boise, Idaho, watching CNN, feeling empowered. He didn't think about joining the alt-right till today. But now he sees some niggas waving a red, black, and green flag because we didn't have no business in that motherfucking protest anyway. They was already gonna take down the motherfucking statue. Let it be. Why you wasting it? What does a protest ever solve? What are you niggas? You throwing water bottles at each other and screaming at, that's not solving nothing. There's no work in that. If you want to put in some work, identify the op and do what the niggas in the hood been doing when they identify the op. That's the only kind of work that we interested in.
They're loading your arms into a chopper and they're about to get out of Dodge.
They've come together, they've utilized the lackeys of the everybody that always wants to protest and I can't breathe and all of this stuff to be the fuel, because when you pay attention to the devil, he becomes stronger. When you pour gasoline on fire, it starts to burn more. You're supposed to starve a fire out with no oxygen. Oh, you crackers you got torches and everything. You want to march? Okay, well go ahead and do what you do. We gonna do what we do. We palm my back. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my shoulders. That's how you treat them. But the protest people, who it's been reported, are paid actors, right? Crisis actors. They bust them in on China buses. They have a stipend. These motherfuckers got shit on Craigslist. Yo, we're looking for protesters. They really got that. They have ads for protesters. The people that be having bandanas on with perfectly ironed black outfits, busting out window. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they be having a price tag on their outfit. Yeah, they mad slow running and everything. You know what I'm saying? So these people are being used by, it's all the same game. They all playing in the same, you know what I mean? They all on the same team. And they're being utilized to stir up the emotions, because remember, war time. It's not peacetime. This is wartime. So whenever there's rumors of war and you're in wartime, people automatically are going to go for the strong, iron-fisted leaders. They're not going to go for the charismatic, you know what I'm saying, sweet talking. They're not going with Obama. They're going to go Trump-wise. So what they're going to do, what has happened in this nation, is the normalization of hate speech, the normalization of insanity, the normalization of an egomaniac despot, a dictatorship. Because keep in mind, if any war pops off during his 4 terms, he's taking the government. He's going straight dictator on your ass. Please believe that. Or the military's gonna pull a coup, and they're gonna go with their authoritarian rule. This shit is gonna be like the Philippines. This shit is gonna be like Turkey in a minute. Okay? That's why he's so cool with them, because they are moving. Remember, the Philippines has a war on drugs in their country where 10,000 drug dealers and drug users have been clapped dead in the streets by the police and groups of vigilantes right fucking now. The president said, yo, kill them all. I don't care. I won't prosecute you. And Trump invited him to the White House. That's his man. Okay? So the mentality of a world war, or the mentality of any kind of war that they're building up, is going to create a real tense situation in America where everybody is going to be what? On edge with anxiety, and things like this that you see taking place in Charlottesville is going to be the fuel to explode a lot of fire. It appears the niggas are not ready for that smoke as it fucking is. All right? They don't got answers for just regular getting smacked up by white people. That's what it's appearing to be, because you niggas don't got answers for that smoke that the police is bringing to you, so you really don't need to start talking all tough like you got answers for these militias and these motherfucking ex-Marines and ex-military crackers that be all in the woods training to kill your ass, killing black bears, brown dogs, you know what I'm saying, black wolves, I mean everything black, they killing and whatnot, preparing themselves for that work. And then on the heels of that, you brought up white man's burden. White man's burden would fit in the genre of alt history. You're now dealing with a very dangerous program that they're doing through one of their strongest weapons, which is Hollywood, and it's already been proven that the Pentagon is responsible for 1,800 movies and shows that they help with the script. So there's an office in Hollywood where a man by the name of Philip, I forgot his last name, he's the one that you got to send a script to, because he looks over it, and if the Pentagon doesn't approve of the script, the movie doesn't get made. So now there's a alt history series coming called Confederate, from the people who did Games of Thrones, and they're envisioning a history where the South did not lose the war. So all of this Civil War rhetoric is taking place. It started with Donald Trump with the picture of Andrew Jackson and the fact that he was like, yo, Andrew Jackson shouldn't have lost the war. Alt, remember, when he came in, they brought in that term, alt facts. But then you got the alt-right. And then you have alt history popping up all over the place. Then, to solidify, because they were protesting the show, so to make sure that the show is a go, they said, now we got another show coming out with the nigga from Boondocks called Black America, where it's another alt history show where Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia now are all sovereign states. And after the Civil War, they gained their sovereignty. So when niggas heard that, they was like, all right, go with that one because we got this one. But if anybody saw Games of Thrones, you know how powerful the Two Crackers pen is. The one who interpreted the book and made the series. That's the most watched series everywhere around the world. Game of Thrones. So Game of Thrones, and then second to that is Walking Dead. So the alt-right and all of them are identifying with the rhetoric in the Games of Thrones because they're like, yo, that's the Crusades, I can identify that. Winter is coming, the White Walkers and all of that stuff. They know that that's speaking to them in subtle terms.
That's a fact. And the thing is too, see, these crackers are not playing. Well, actually, they are playing. They are playing. Let me put it in a different perspective. They are playing, and we're playing too. But guess what? The difference is they're playing chess because we're playing checkers. They're playing the win, and you're playing for salvation, which comes, you know, when somebody returns and decides enough is enough, and he wants to impede or intercept on your behalf, rather, and finally grant you the justice that you're long overdue, destitute of, and damn sure they're about to become extinct of if it's up to the opposition. You see what I mean? See, the white, a lot of them, but not all whites are Christians. But let's say the ones that are, especially in America, we make up a majority of the white supremacist faction, okay? Which are in judges, which are in seats of politics, which are in many different institutions, socially speaking, okay? See, they're training. They might believe in Jesus, right? But they also believe in that blood. They also believe in killing now and having something sound on the ground for their children while they're still around. This is what they believe in. See, why we believe in Jesus too, that he was black, it doesn't empower us to train ourselves to have a defense mechanism or preparedness. We're waiting for a black Jesus who was killed according to the myth 2,000 years ago by the black in the first place to come back. He looks out the clouds. One of the other ones that was oppressed once upon a time, who was killed, okay, to trying to supposedly, according to the story, stand up for people that were oppressed, that were displaced, or only a remnant within that land. Sounds good. I can see how people can cling to the idea of the story and put it in a prophetic sense to relate it to our situation in the scenario now. However, the game's got to stop playing. Or if you're going to play the game, stop playing checkers. Because the opposition is playing advanced speed chess. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See, and I only say that to say that you're not to knock nobody's belief, but it is to make us look at things introspectively as a people and really analyze where it's going. These aren't just incidences that are happening. These are events leading up to an ultimate outcome. It is calculated, it is designed, it is being socially and politically engineered. Okay? And guess who the pawn is in this game? The way they have it set up. You're the pawn. We are the pawns that they have set up. You know what I'm saying? All right? Persona non grata. That's who we are. And not only to the opposition, but God damn it, to our damn selves. We can try to do something about the latter part, about ourselves and that problem. Stop trying to change the opposition. You can't protest change in him. You can't pray for change in him. You can't get political and make a political change because the opposition is here. His design, okay? His design and his blueprint, all right? For world conquest is not going nowhere if he can help it. He'll blow all this shit up the way he look at it before he just gives it up. Now, he has a divine.
Hello, you're through to Merriweather Security Consulting. What can I do for you? An air team is on its way to you.
You gotta look at it like this. Destiny's gonna balance itself out. However, as that's happening, there are fundamental realities in which we all have to consider leading up to the ultimate man.
We are here to help. Latest whoever's giving you trouble.
All right? White people only make up a small percent of the planet Earth. But America is, I believe, 5% of the whole population of the planet. 5% of America. Okay? And Caucasians, all right? Caucasians make up 7% of the world population, I believe, or is it less? I know it's less than 10%. I think it's community or on a global level. So for a people, all right, who have a -0 birth rate, and that's why they came up with silent weapons for these flying gangs in a form of chemical, biological warfare. Okay? Social economic warfare. This is what gives them the balance that they don't have because they're not really superior. You understand? The idea of making themselves superior, all right? Get that phone. And destroying fact was all part of the long-term plan of getting you to buy into that, to rock through the sleep. So while they keep undoing, even though they're already while they continue to do us more, we blindly sit aside and aid and abet in our own demise by not being participants in a real transformation that is not only doing not either. It's funny that you said, or it's real that you said, not funny. A lot of the life of Muhammad warned us about these times, the fall of America. Yeah. All right? Marcus Garvey, people a blueprint to empower us 100 years ago because he already knew what would happen and that Caucasians are impossible to cope and exist in peace.
We gotta head back to base.
People have been on the planet Earth. Any indigenous people that they've encountered, regardless of what their religion was, all right? Any copper people of the planet, even their own people, they've done it too. The Mameluke rebellions of the 1300s. The word slave comes from the term Slav, with Caucasian influence of the Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? See, but now, everything that they fought for, and murdered for, and lied for, to establish, you think they're going to let that go without lying? and killing and murdering to maintain it? Oh, they're gonna do that, but not only are they gonna do that, they up the ante and they sharpen their sword. Their chess game has gotten a lot better. So while we're still complacent, arguing about ideology with each other, and I'm not saying we shouldn't try to establish what should be just symbols of truth. I'm not saying we shouldn't do this for the edification of inquiring minds of people who are seeking some knowledge, but I think we stop short, and as a result, we cut ourselves short on a lot of different levels because this opposition is not playing. And it hurts me to see the level of self-hatred and ignorance that we exhibit. If we put as much energy going out to the protest, I'm not going to say don't protest at all. What is a protest going to be? A rally to galvanize people. But after that, it's going to mobilize people into some kind of action. All right? A movement is called a movement because the key word in it is move. It's an action word. There's money but so much action that you do in a protest. You got to get a license to protest, a permit to protest for a few hours, and you got to get the hell out of there. Who are you galvanizing? What are we establishing? What is the game plan, short-term, intermediate, and long-term, as a result of our rallying to edify people? Edifying them on what? We don't have a national mission statement as a people. And that's another thing. See how these people are coming together under an umbrella organization? That's why I said a couple of weeks ago right here on Baba TV, right? Here it is, we have the strongest spending power. There is no limit to creativity and intelligence and ingenuity in our community. The thing that we're lacking, we have everything it takes to be a self-sustained people. The thing that we don't have is a sense of nationalism. The reason why we don't have this is we don't have love. We are in groups. Right now, love is the strongest and most viable weapon that we have that we don't even use and weaponize for our own advancement. And we wonder why the hell we got issues. We love everybody else, and only love we have towards a lot of us.
You operated at half speed, got half the stock. Makes sense when you look at it like that, right? Next time I call you, how about you get off your ass?
When it comes to each other, we don't light a playground with kids getting hit. We don't give a fuck. We're lighting up the funeral home after we done already laid a nigga to rest. This is real stories that happen. You know what I'm saying? So we love to hate each other. You know what I'm saying? We have a subculture in the urban subculture of self-hatred. We love to lust and hate each other. And even in the so-called conscious community, all right, or the communities that don't call themselves conscious either, so they don't think we just mean RBG people. Anybody who's dealing with some enlightenment are all in groups, are all in clusters, and are all into little different ramifications and branch off groups from the original group that they started from. You got 3 or 4 different Nation of Islams. You got divisions in the 5% nation. Shout out to all these brothers. I'm using y'all's name to make a point.
Bad actors are moving arms around the state. Take out their vehicles and salvage the hardware. We'll lend you a buggy to do it.
You know what I'm saying? But knowing we don't have, and not everybody's going to unify. We have to be realistic. I understand that. But we don't even have, because you know what? The micro affects the macro, we always say. And just a small, and just enough brothers, the right amount of brothers, with the right tenacity and integrity.
Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you?
Please, respect.
Your beautiful new aircraft is waiting at our nearest airfield. We hope you're very happy, sir.
You know what I mean? What we are right now is we're aiding and abetting in our own demise. I'm going to end it with this. Our relationship with the white man, or the nature of the relationship in which we have, socially, politically, economically, with the Caucasian, kind of goes back to look at it introvertedly. Us. How we see ourselves, how we deal with each other, it makes us the exploitable cash cows, right? That keep the prison system booming, all right? That keep the music industry which promotes the self-destruction, that hypnotizes us to keep destroying each other, to keep all the other systems keep going, and another ending rotation and cycle going. With our self-hatred, our lack of having any kind of real long-term objectives as a collective is the fuel that keeps white supremacy burning and going. We got to put that fuel out by loving ourselves enough to hate the opposition, to organize, predicated on that indignation that we have.
That man a bomb. So when black love is activated, then you will easily begin to see that what you call white superiority will begin to fall into white inferiority. Because when we come about, I'm telling you, we do it. And that's what we do. What has hip hop done? Hip hop, according to some people, was the prophetic, was, you know, Dr. Martin Luther King prophecy about seeing children of all colors coming together under one roof and all of these other things. We shall live in one. People have said that hip hop fulfilled that prophecy because dead president goes concert right now in Oregon. You know what I'm saying? In Tennessee, you know what I mean? And they could go into a white town and have a majority white crowd come and watch dead president. So here it is. You got people that walk around the rich, but remember when they were hanging out, they were holding a strange fruit. Billie Holiday was looking, she wrote strange fruit on the way to a kid. And was seeing niggas swinging from the trees. So don't think that because they come in to see us sing and dance, or to perform for them, that was meaning that we all this was a sense of what they call post-racial world. Alright? That don't exist. The only world that exists in our mind, the only world that exists that's healthy to our growth and development is a world where we love ourselves first and foremost, is a world where we're working on each other to fix ourselves economically, socially, spiritually, mentally, amongst other things, and we don't want any interference from anybody else because we tried that for 40 years, and what has happened is that because you have all walked around saying, oh, we can't just attribute the success of hip-hop to black people, Jewish people played a part. Well, what part did they play? Let's talk about the part that they play. In these 44 years of our cultural expression of this art form called hip-hop, it's not just rap, it's breakdancing, graffiti, and amongst other things. Culture and knowledge, which was one of the 5 pillars. Knowledge, the shit that they turned off and moved out of the picture, you know what I mean, when the golden era of hip-hop basically got smashed by the Jews. Rick Rubin, Jerry Heller, when they NWA was the gangster rap and all of that, we got sent by the Jews. So when brothers was calling themselves God, when you had heavy influence of Islam, or Islam for that matter, when they were saying Farrakhan's name, York's name, Khalid Muhammad's name, I call it Islam because that was a reflection of Islam from a black perspective, a northern, a western black experience. That was Islam, the reinterpretation of what Arab was doing. So when the Jews saw that, they came against that. One of Rick Rubin's first acts in the West Coast was Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back, the sexualization. They are the purveyors of the porn industry. So all of that shit was taking place at the same time. When they were giving you Menace to Society, when they were giving you Boys in the Hood, when they were giving you Colors, when they were giving you all of these depictions inside of cinema, neuro-cinematics, basically training your mind to accept the reality did not necessarily exist to that extent at that time. The shit was in pockets when the shit came on the big screen. Now it began to grow. It had a soundtrack. Exactly. So if you look at the record labels, Sony and Universal are the same record labels that are owned by the movie industries, and the same porn industry as well. So the fetishing of black women, the over-sexualization of black women, the over-sexualization of the black man, the fetishing of the black man, the gangsterism, the basically feeding our people hatred. Because where's love inside of the gangster culture? Please tell me that. Is it gangster love? What is it? What kind of love? Like what part of love are we getting out of the gangsterism that tore our people up over the past 2 decades? Please explain that to me.
It's true. And even some people say, why don't we just build our own industry? And they're right. However, I give you an example. This is why I give you an example to say, see, you can't do it. But it's to let you know you do have an opposition. And when you go into things knowing that there's an opposition waiting to you, you strategize better, you organize better, and you'll succeed greater beyond your expectations. So chasing through the bag, you know it's a trick. Exactly. See, now, so we have to understand the art of war. Everything is warfare. Politics, economics is warfare. We have to have an approach to that, not just everybody rocks with hip hop. And without guards that war is deception. 90% of war is deception. Let me tell you this.
Everybody loves us. 90% of war is deception.
Yeah.
So
You finish this stuff.
go ahead.
Now, what I'm gonna say is, for instance, I think it was 5 brothers. I think it was Jay Prince from rEAl Records, Suge Knight, Irv Gotti, and the brother right here at home, Dave Dash. Dave Dash for the $30 million apiece to start their own distribution company, and that's within a week. All of them was rated, same charges, all kind of charges, all of them, frozen accounts, all of them. Now, you know, I always have to say this stuff when I give you the boogeyman concept. Don't ever try to do it yourself. But understand that some things need to be covered. Sometimes we need to have the meetings in the places. Like they had Jefferson Island when they came out with the Federal Reserve. Because every day knew that their white brothers, they knew how that their own white brothers and citizenship and went against them. They organized and outsmarted the people because they out-organized. If you plan, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. You know what I'm saying? Or you plan in vain. You can even plan to plan in vain if you don't know what your plan is against. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a plan that goes, you know what I'm saying? And it just destroys. Structure doesn't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's not there. The state is not there. And never manifested into any kind of real fruition. So what I'm trying to say to you is this. Know that even when you have people that try to get out and distribute and have their own distribution companies that take control from that Jew, that they don't have the power of imagery, which is very powerful too. All right? Mono idol. It's that mono ideology. Mono meaning one idea. Meaning you get people under a mass of people under a powerful idea. The powerful tool of media and that mic. It's a powerful thing. You know what I'm saying? Music has a hypnotic capability to it, and even the frequencies that they use and the range that they use on the beats and the frequencies have that hypnotic. That's another topic we can go into, which is very deep in and of itself. But these people who are masterminds of the industry, see, we're in the industry, right? You know what I'm saying? At the bottom of the totem pole. Okay? We fuel the industry. Our raw talent is an international thing. But let me tell you something. Because we got to get our business and our knowledge mind, we have to get our nationalism. Meaning, that doesn't mean you have to say black power and have the dashiki on. That means putting self first. Doing for self. Having a self-preservationist attitude instead of a cosmopolitan. We're all everything attitude.
Package received. The team are going to work.
Schools and businesses in your community, and you don't. Because they have what we don't have, which is a sense of self, love, and doing for self. Don't mean you necessarily have to hate nobody, but we're so lost, and we've been so much on the political titty, or the social titty of Caucasians, we feel as though the do for self is teaching hate. I love everybody. And everybody is racist except the niggas. That's why you're on the bottom. That's why the East Indian can have a store in your community, but you can't get hired there. You know what I'm saying? You can't even do customer service there.
You know what the techs at the lab are really itching to break down? A tank. We found the mother lode, so go out there and bring them in.
It's something that is abstract that only exists in our mind. But when money is involved, right, and sharing resources is involved, you'll see other people, rightfully so, they're doing the right thing. They organize their community for the best interest of their children's future. That is called nationalism. Without nationalism, the rhetoric idea, you just get somebody pumping their fist with a red dot and green poopy on it. You know what I'm saying? Just saying off the pit. Some people, you got it twisted. We're talking about the social science, a social scientific outlook on what nationalism is. Look how powerful we are to the industry and just entertainment. When we make an album or a record, like I'm saying, not only the publishers get money, all right, magazines, distribution companies, marketing companies, all of our CDs, when people still using them, people have to get the prints, the manufacturing of CDs, millions of that, all the A&Rs, okay, publicists, videographers, you create a job for everybody just by you spitting some bars. You see what I'm saying?
Hello, you're through to Pegasus Lifestyle Management. Call again. Goodbye.
We look at things introvertedly and not look at everything. Oh, they teach you anti-capitalism. It ain't just being anti-white. And even if you was
Merriweather Security Consulting. How can I help? An air team is on its way to you.
Only people here, all right, that are not immigrants. We were funding against our will. The longest lasting people here, besides the Dutch, were not even here, who they can't deport. The people who you don't want,
We got you covered.
either that you can't deport, you destroy systematically. And that's what we're facing. And we ended up abandoning our own systematic demise by not having a sense of nationalism or principled unity, as I always said. Please.
Indeed, get it in your head, man. So the word that you're going to begin to hear through the news media, that they're going to begin to really push on you nationalism, because that's what's taking place right now in Charlottesville. That's what Richard Spencer and the alt-right is talking about. That's what Breitbart, that's what your motherfucking president is about, right? Nationalism. Exactly. And white nationalism, not from an American point of view. He's not on some, it's just us white Americans. He's going around the world. He's sitting down with Vladimir Putin. He's sitting down with the people of Poland. He's sitting down with Merkel. He's sitting down with France. He's talking about, listen, cut the bullshit. What's popping?
Europeanism, pan-Europeanism, not pan-Africanism, that's pan-Europeanism.
Populism is on the rise. Pan-Europeanism is on the rise. White fragility is on the rise. Okay? And if you don't realize what's taking place, then you just gonna be like you've been in the sunken place. You know what I'm saying? You just go on another level of the sunken place. So don't be screaming at the screen, crying and whatnot, giving your energy to the propaganda that they're pushing on our people, because 90% of war is deception. They are deceiving you. They're utilizing your energy to build up your civil war. They're utilizing your energy. They're gonna call you. They're gonna run with this.
And we're done. Heading back to base.
You don't even identify with that. You're none of that. You're none of that. You're not a liberal. You're not the left. You're not a Democrat. You're none of that shit. Remove yourself from the conversation and focus on rebuilding, restructuring, and rebooting this motherfucking movement. All right? That's what we need to focus on. Everything else is you're going to give your energy to everything else, and it's going to make it stronger. Why do I say that? Because you don't know who you are genetically. You don't know who you are on the totem pole of energy. Right. That don't make us stronger. Us giving them attention makes them stronger. Please believe that. And that's all they try to get out of us through the media, because what did they do? They focused on black death. They focused on black despair at the same time that their people were dying out. At the same time that they were falling off. At the same time that they're dying at unprecedented rates. But they will never show that to you, because you will put attention to it, and the more attention that you give it, the bigger it will become.
You perceive to fight a real fight. You're gonna give all your energy or attention to that. How do you perceive to really organize?
When we organize. So fear mongering is what's taking place. Do not fear the boogeyman. False expectations appear real. You don't know what the future holds. You don't even know what the fuck is going on right now. So to be running around all scary and whatnot,
Oh, the police are behind me. My heart is skipping. Bruh.
you're packing out and shit before you even pop off. You know what I'm saying? So get your courage up, get your strength up, begin to study those who came before you, who stood up against more wickeder, more, they stood up to something that was completely showing their fangs. The mask was off. It was masked off. They still stood up, studied us. Yeah, study us. You understand? So you can gain some kind of testicular fortitude, because from the looks of things, niggas are tapping out and putting wheels on and weeds and shit, and they don't want that smoke. They don't want to fight. They want to conform, because what does conformity look like? Conformity looks like motherfucking soldiers and warriors cutting their wood off, becoming eunuchs and castrating themselves. Conformity looks like a nigga saying, well, if I wear some lipstick, then maybe I'll get through. Maybe they may kick me on the head. Maybe I might not be that president in corporate America, because look at corporate America right now. What do we see? They just on the job. It's crazy. Voluntarily castrating themselves, voluntarily doing it because of what the Romans do. Right? You're not doing like the Carthaginians. You ain't in Rome doing like an African. You're trying to be more Roman than a Roman because don't ever come around me with that fake Viking shit as if these are Pan-Africans, as if these people want anything African to take place because everything about them is Roman. They want to wear Roman designers. They want to conform. I'm not talking about going against. They want to conform to the Europeans. Don't look like outside rally and your people don't talk about it. Conformity. You niggas can't stand no way near me. You ain't for me. This is not your conversation. This ain't even your battle. No. They want to say, how can we get along and lay down and invest together? They're utilizing this false concept. They're utilizing a false concept of what they call love. That's not love. That's bestiality. That's some other shit. That ain't love. Love is two people coming together to procreate. Love is people coming together in clear mind with a clear heart. You dealing with issues that you're not dealing with. That's not love. You need healing. Okay? I know it's pain. That's not love. So mix me with that fake ass love movement. That ain't love. Love is black men and black women coming together to fix the black family. That's love. You can't jump off the new shit with the shit that you let them still grow. You just bringing some broken shit with you. Okay? So, that's what we're feeling and thinking. What was destroyed and what was pillaged and what was plundered. And that is the black family. That is real black love. Alright? That's the relationship. That's what hip-hop did. Look at what hip-hop did to these babies. Because that era of gangsterism that was funded by Sony, Universal, and all of these corporate entities, they were not dealing with love. Go back to the music that our parents made us off of. Go back, because our parents made us off of a certain frequency, and we came out, we didn't come out not wanting to procreate. We didn't come out confused. But when the babies were born to DMX, and when the babies were born to all of these lower frequencies, and when the babies were born to I don't know these hoes, the babies came out saying I don't love these hoes. The hate you give little infants, fuck everyone, Tupac told you that was love like. And that's what you seeing. That's what you seeing. You look at these sisters, look in their eyes, the ones that look like God. You seeing the hate? You gave little infants. Talk to everyone. You sit down and talk to them, and they'll give you a horror story or two about how they were hated on, about how somebody hurt them, about how somebody destroyed them when they were little. All right? That's what hip-hop has done to us as a whole, as a people. So we can't say hip-hop is dead and just leave it alone. We can't just turn our backs on the culture that we created in not just the Bronx, because the 100 Monkey Theory takes effect. If it started in the Bronx, it started down south. If it started in the Bronx, it started in California. It's not isolated. Hip-hop is everywhere because our people was beating on drums, dealing. We talking about this thing with the alt-right and whatnot, with this fake-ass white power rally that they got going on in Virginia right now and whatnot. So we were always doing rhymes and whatnot, scatting, all of these things. They was in Jamaica doing it. They was all around the world doing it. But the culture that our people created is $1 trillion culture. We should not be in these streets begging for coins. We should not be walking around in despair and dissolution 44 years later. Take your culture back, goddammit. You understand? Reclaim your culture because your culture is $1 trillion culture. Your people are $1 trillion people. We are worth something. And we running around this motherfucker looking like we worthless.
All right then. That'll keep him busy on the floor.
Like I said, they are rallying and unifying under white inferiority, under white fragility right now. Go and look up the word. There's a powerful PDF on it. They are rallying around that. What does that have to do with our people? Really nothing, but at the end of the day, look at yourselves in the mirror and ask yourself, why the fuck are you not rallying? Why are you not coming together? Why are you not standing underneath the banner? Don't look at them and be like, oh, they wrong for having a national pride.
For their cause. They're right for their.
They not talking for
They're right for their cause. We gotta ask ourselves: do we have a cause? One, do we even have a cause, or our cause, what the elected officials give us to do, or what the clergy dictates? You know what I'm saying? Or you just waiting for Jesus to come one day? What is our cause? What is our collective mission objective? You know what I'm saying? So like we do gotta consider that.
Our readings indicate a large stockpile of weapons on a cargo ship on Elysian Island. You'll encounter foreign agents, so you might want to go quietly, but anything you find is yours.
Shout out to my zone, tHE, a lot of other people out here. The order of the day is waking them up and breathing life. A new life, a new revolutionary spirit, into a new G'd up, but politically conscious and culturally astute, right? And spiritually knowledgeable, new courageous warrior. You know what I'm saying? Because this is supposed to happen. We have a divine rendezvous with destiny. So in all that which we're saying, do not fail to consider the fact that at the nucleus of all.
Hello, you're through to Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help?
They killed it.
Great. The aircraft is waiting for you at our nearest airfield. We trust you'll be happy, sir.
All right? We are the answer, and we are the solution to our problems. We just got to be look at things more introverted.
Man, y'all broke it down. I just wanted just to add a couple points on there to my brothers. The white fragility, it's always been there ever since they came. It's always been. Yeah, it's always been. That's why we see all the armor, all the cameras, all of that, all the arm, to keep so-called security in place for them. But why do they feel fragile when they decide themselves to us? Because we have something that they know about, and that's being in tune with nature. If we are able to move and create environment, we've submitted to process of all types of shit. Yeah. And we'll gladly do it. If the police say giving a ticket to everybody on this side, we will submit to process and move out. When they cut our lights, we're going to submit the process to go downtown and get those lights from that process they say. But when brothers and sisters come and say, hey, I have a process that will get us out, do we submit to process, or do we gotta always have to, what school did you go to? Or what did you do, and if I didn't go to school, boy, now it's got a scholarship. Or it gets like you was talking about before. When a child gets shot, you got people out there saying, go get a black bank account that was because you getting shot. Some paper they won't shoot you. I'm saying get into your African traditions. That's something that I do not, I'm just going to be honest, I don't see enough of us say I'm going to submit to the process and get in touch with my African tradition and become an African. Become the nation. Get in touch with nature. They say African is synonymous with saying nature. There's nothing you can do to the wind. The wind is going to come in and go. Now, are you in tune with it? The Lord is going to come and be with it. No matter who feels it. I don't care if you're a Hebrew or whatever. Lord is with it. Are you dealing with it? Are you in tune with water or not? Are you in tune and we follow the text and God is power? A lot of people say it's a religion. But we shall look, no, it's a science. It's a science. Sun goes in energy. No more time.
based on these laws that which are nature laws. Okay, what are being what is a law? Being on the side too long, get to a burning point. That's a law. You know what I'm saying? So we got to, the kids who live on the street, stop looking at us crazy. Oh, pay attention. Don't you know we been in the United States for years? That's how the Haitian Revolution won. That's how Cuba won. That's how Shakespeare won. That's how Cuba won. And you know what? You know how we fell? You know how we lost? Forgetting to honor our ancestors and our traditions. When we stop honoring our ancestors, that means your bloodline. It's cute and cool to say we know about with the mouth. But what about thinking of what your children know? That is you can do no matter what outfit that anybody says, whatever is going to work for you. That's your personal, right? That's your personal energy. You can start thinking about to your ancestors. There's a way to do it. It's not just, okay, that wasn't ancestors. No, that's all it is. We are the consequences. You can't just act upon that. That's what's been bred out of us. When they took the drums, the dancing, the singing, the things that make us African. They even made it where the sister passed by and she looked good. Brothers don't want to look. You're fighting your Africanism, not looking at that beautiful sister. Black woman, you see that brother, he look good. Oh, I don't know. You're fighting your inner African, not going to holler. That's the juju. That's why they got condoms everywhere for you. Because they don't want to see you procreate. Because you're going to make more of this African that's making them feel fragile. So there's ways to do it. And, like I said before, tHERBG@gmail.com. I know e-legs, I know places I can just direct you to. I'm a priest myself, but I know places where you can go get the work done and get those basics taken care of. Those basics is what make us bulletproof. Okay, and some of us can move around the country with no problem. How the hell we get around and talk all this shit and ain't nobody fucking with us? Because we in tune with nature. In ways that a lot of us, because we're so used to the rebel stage, we rebel against all this. We don't want to submit to process and get back on that track. You know what I mean? My brother coming with so much information. You don't want to submit to the process where he said, just check this out, check this. You don't want to check it out. You just want them just to keep kicking it. You don't want to get involved. We're going to have to now put responsibility for our salvation, our liberation back on our own shoulders. And get on top of it.
Celebration for immigration, if it don't kill on a daily basis, I'm barely make it.
Ooh.